Hello and welcome to DH Dunn playing Darkest Dungeon. And we've had a bit of a bit of an adventure at the start of the stream. So I had the stream crash about 10 minutes in. I don't, I'm doing this as a little side project to my writing. I haven't invested in any video editing software or anything, so I don't yet have the means to splice two clips together. I'm sure I will probably figure a way to do that in the future. But for now, we're starting this. I had been about 10 minutes in, so I'll just briefly recap where we are and what we're doing. So we have half of last time's group. Nima is still here, and Jang is still here, but now we are joined by Odan in the second slot and Kerux in the lead slot. Drew Adley we left home because he is so stressed out that I was worried that he would have some sort of breakdown during the game. Yes, that's an actual thing that can happen. So our mission here is we're back in the ruins. It's a little bit more of a complicated map. I probably didn't bring enough torches. And we need to scout 90% of the rooms. And that was basically where we were at. We have not had a fight yet. And we're going to head back now. Backtracking a bit. And I see that Odan is already reasonably stressed out. Before having any fights or anything at all, which is not a good sign. But that's part of the fun. Having a good challenge. So let's get a torch going, and then we'll see. So I will obviously deal with gameplay stuff as it comes up. Just as the stream crashed, I was discussing sending out my newsletter today. And today is January 1st, so Happy New Year to everyone. And we're all looking forward to 2021 being better. Nowhere to go but up, in my opinion. See what's in this room. Still nothing. Very quiet dungeon here. So I sent my newsletter out this morning. I was a bit, a little bit nervous to introduce all of this video stuff to everybody. And also introduce my own, talking face. For the actual Sunshine in the Dungeon newsletter video, but I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm really enjoying putting the characters through these various games in the evening. I think this is fun. I really hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'd love to hear what you think. Tomorrow, I will be getting back to official work. I took today off. I don't take too many days off. You really want to stay productive, particularly as an indie. It's really important to keep. I'm using way too many torches. It's important to keep your output up. Wow, there is no one in this dungeon. Keeping your output up while balancing. Obviously, you want to have. You want to be putting out good quality stories, and you want to make sure that you're giving your audience, your readers, what they're interested in. A locked display cabinet sounds like a job for a key. And it was. Okay. So far, this dungeon, not many monsters. And I made monsters show up. So now we'll get to see Odan and Kerux in action for the first time as we have the skeleton with the kicky beret in the back. So let's see. So Odan has a move that jumps him forward. Let's do that. Jang, see if you can get rid of this beret guy. He missed.
Confidence surges as
Okay, good job, Kerux. That's one guy down. Nima, when Nima's all the way in the back, all she can do is heal. But that's okay, because we have plenty of healing that needs to be done. So let's continue to try to get rid of the beret guy. Can he... There we go. Nice. So now the fight is less tense. So, there's no book on how to do that. I mean, actually, let me restate. There is totally a book on how to do this indie writer thing. There's dozens, hundreds of them. There's all these various websites and things that are telling you, here's the one way to do this, here's the best way to do this. But the truth is that it's really, you know, part of it is just sticking with it, and not, for most of us, this is not going to work quickly. That has been the case for me, but it is working steadily. 2020 was a good year for me compared to previous years. I mean, you know, the revenue is not where it would need to be for me to have this be, you know, something that paid for itself, let alone supported me. But it was better than it was the year before by a significant margin. And some of that is due to putting more books out, but some of that is also due to just the books being found. Discoverability is absolutely the challenge. And that's not really what this is about. I don't really think anyone's going to discover the books, or not many people will probably discover the books through these gaming videos. More the reverse. I feel like I'm hoping my readers will discover the gaming videos and then discover me a bit more and discover the characters a bit more and get more interested. Let's head in here. This is astonishingly empty. I'm really... To have covered this much ground in one dungeon and only have the one fight is... I mean, it's great in terms of keeping everybody alive and low stress, but I think I'm going to leave Odan in that front spot. He did all right there. Okay, we're going to head over. We probably need to clear 2 more rooms that we haven't been in. So two out of the 3 boxes on that map. I have learned how to edit a little bit in YouTube, which has been fun. Learning how to put thumbnails on videos, and I had a great time making the thumbnails for the various series. Particularly, I had a good time making the thumbnail for this series because I really wanted to change Dungeon to Dunn-geon, and I was happy to be able to get that done. Done. I didn't even mean that one. The puns come whether you try for them or not. All right, let's see. That does a stun. See, I don't like these people in the back. They're always a problem. They always put the problem people in the back. So let's see. Can I shoot her? Nope. I mean, I could try, but he missed. Alright, so that guy holding his head there, the guy with the headache, strictly does stress damage. So that's definitely not what we want. Because at the end of the mission, as long as they live, their health completely comes back, but their stress stays until you find a way to deal with it in town. Yep. And they have a tendency to keep hitting the same character, too. I really should probably be looking at my chances to hit on things, but I didn't really want to spend a ton of time looking at that. 73%. Let's go. Alright, good job, Jang. I am noticing, I think there's a bit of a lag, a bit of a delay between my audio. I think my audio lags behind the video by about a good second. It's not happening while I'm playing, but it does happen when I watch the playbacks. Yeah, I guess we could bandage him. It's something I'm gonna, look into trying to make better. I don't think it's so bad that it ruins the playthrough. It's a little bit more noticeable, I think, in a game like this. Let's see, what does this do? 25% damage against stun. But like I said, I'm not at the point where I really want to do a lot of financial investment in this video portion. Not yet, anyway. Getting a nice set of headphones was one thing, but look at video editing software. I suspect is a lot more expensive. I could be completely wrong. I should check with Kelly Lynn Colby and her husband Zafo, who run the Cursed Dragon podcast that I was on a few weeks back. They seem quite knowledgeable on this stuff. Of course, I could check Reddit as well. So I wanted to kill this guy last, and he's just hanging in there, because he's... Whoa! Nice moves, Jang. That's awesome. I do want to pay a little bit more attention to what the characters are actually doing. I think I've kind of strayed away from that this time. So this has been Odan's debut. Odan's urn is described by one character as a good man wrapped in bad ideas. And I think that's pretty appropriate. He's definitely a character that you can like, but maybe not necessarily trust. I think Jester is a fairly appropriate. He gets off some good lines too. It's funny how certain characters become your go-to characters for humor. Drew's a good one for sarcastic comments. Nima's actually quite funny. And Odan is quite funny. Then you have characters like the Speaker that are funny kind of unintentionally. I love writing stuff for the Speaker. He's so fun. Okay, I want to get in. Oh, the torch fell just as I... we got another fight. So, ooh, and they scrambled us too. So the dungeon's getting a bit of its revenge now that it's, after an easy start. So let's get Jang back a bit. This will actually jump him forward. Nima can stay where she is. Alright, that's a crossbow bolt in Jang's ribs there. Ah, I thought Kerux was going to get rid of that guy for us. So far, I've been very impressed with Odan. Kerux, I haven't paid as much attention to, so I'm going to try to watch him a bit better now. Oh, Nima just went crazy. She just had a breakdown from all the stress that she's been having. Now she's... Oh, it's funny to see that she is paranoid. Couldn't be more against the characters. Such an optimist and such a generally trusting character, particularly early in the series. So what that means in terms of the game is she's just going to become a little bit more difficult. She's going to say things that will stress the other characters out. She may occasionally refuse to do what we ask her to do. Not something you're looking for in your healer, really. But we're pretty close to the end here, so we should be all right. Can you heal him? Thank you, Nima. Power through. We'll get you a nice de-stress when this is over, Nima. Let's hope that the caravan brings us another healer. Because the only other one who can heal is Marin, and I believe she can only do a heal of 1, which is not really going to get it done. They know I serve the fire, they seek my death. And that stressed everybody else out. This game can definitely domino, where one thing going wrong can cause more things to go wrong, and it can get a lot of tension. Let's get these dead guys out of the way. When enemies die, they leave corpses behind that you gotta kind of get out of the way before you can get to the other guys. These guys, being ranged characters, aren't as, these two crossbow guys, they're not as dangerous up front. Nima should heal herself. Thank you. Now, I am remembering, I kind of forgot, the Odan can actually reduce people's stress. Very unlike the Odan of the books, who mostly raises people's stress. But Odan does have this thing here that will reduce stress, but he's in the wrong spot to do it. We'll use that next time. That's funny, I kind of forgot. When I picked him for Jester, I forgot the irony of Odan reducing people's stress when he mostly drives people crazy. Jang, another really good hit. Jang has been very impressive in this game.
A momentary abatement.
It's a good heal, Nima. Alright, ended it. So we'll pick up some food, some statues. Let's see what's in here. Locked. We're out of keys. So we're just going to open it. It was trapped. But he resisted the poison. Okay. I think one more room should do it. I would like to move Jang back, or excuse me, Odan back there, see if I can use his stress heal the next time. Worms. Nima wouldn't like that. Nima does not like worms. She's not squeamish about most things, but if you've read Under Everest, you know she doesn't like worms. And particularly, she doesn't like Verut. Oh, Jang, again. Again, Jang. Jang is the man in this game. I know a liar when I see one they missed on purpose. That stressed Odan out. There we go. I think I forgot to use Odan's stress heal. It's fine. Do we have any more torches? We have one. Let's crack it. Alright, I'm not checking that thing. That's gotta be bad news. Come on, empty. Empty! Hey, how about that? Okay, back to town we go.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Alright, our goodies, our rewards. Money, money, money. Some statues, one painting. And let's see, level ups for Kerux and Odan and Jang and Nima picked up. Jang picked up a good trait. Nima picked up a bad one and a good one. So back to town. Okay. A sandstorm of rumors and half-truths swirl around the newcomer. Alright, I had a plan for that particular character class when they showed up. So... well, where are they? Maybe I got to... Town Crier? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Evelyn. You're not going to be Evelyn for long. Wait, let's... first we're going to go to the coach. And I would like to upgrade the coach so that they bring us more heroes from now on. And we're not close to our roster being full yet, so let's upgrade it a second time. So this means the next time we go through a mission, we come back, we can check the coach. And there should be 4 heroes waiting for us instead of 2. Alright, and so another highwayman I don't really want. The abomination I think I will take. Right. So two new characters. Neither of them can heal, which I really wanted another healer because there is no way Nima's going out. But so the first thing we need to do is get Nima and Drew de-stressing, and possibly Odan as well. So with Drew's case, we know there's only one place he will de-stress, and that's in that transept. The reason for this is this trait, God-fearing. If it lets me look at that. In town, we'll only pray for stress relief. We can remove that, but we're not going to do that right now. And this costs money. This is actually one of the biggest things we will spend money on. Now, Nima desperately needs stress relief. Now, can we upgrade? We can. We can upgrade the bar so that it at least costs a bit less. So we'll send Nima to get a drink. Nope, she won't. Oh no, she will. This couldn't be more. This couldn't be more inappropriate. But Nima will only use the brothel until we fix this. So we will avoid any jokes about that. I guess we'll pretend that's. There is one character that she has a romantic relationship with. We'll pretend that person is there. So Odan though. Odan will take a good drink. Of course he will. Good job, Odan. Alright. So now that we've got our 3 very stressed out characters de-stressing, Kerux probably could use it too, but I think we're going to need him. We are going to look at this character, the Shield Breaker, and we are going to rename. And I had my Word doc up and ready to go. And then I let that window close. So the Shield Breaker, we're going to go out of Everest. And this is the 5th. Main character of the Fifth Interdictor, which is a standalone fantasy mystery novella. Very atmospheric, has done quite well. I'm very happy with it, and I was originally going to follow up Book 7 of Everest. The next thing I was going to work on was the 6th. Obviously the follow-up to the 5th. That got bumped because I really wanted to get Shades of the Sea done because it was kind of half done already. So the 5th is definitely in the, or excuse me, the 6th is in the queue for this year, as is the 3rd book in that series, which I haven't 100% decided on the title for yet. You would think, gee, the title would seem obvious, but maybe not. Okay, and then this is an abomination. We're going to rename the abomination, and this is going to be my buddy, my pal, the Speaker. I know I say how much I love all my characters, but I adore the Speaker. He is so enjoyable. He wasn't even going to have that big a role in the books at first, but I found I loved writing him so much, and he has a lot of utility. Maybe I'll talk about that next time. So I think this is about as far as we should be going in this episode. What I do want to do, though, before we close, is we have a few new buildings that have opened up. We've got the blacksmith, which is where we can upgrade everybody's armor. We can't afford to do many of these upgrades now, and no one's high enough level to do an upgrade yet. And we have the guild, which
we will face ever greater threats.
Lets these characters level up the abilities that they already have, and or unlock abilities that they don't have. But I'm not ready to spend money on any of that yet. So I do want to look here. And so now we have a new place we can go. See, the Ruins has 4 missions in it, but now we have the Weald, which is beat back the creatures and bandits that endanger traffic on the old road. So who are we going to bring with us? Well, we're going to absolutely debut the 5th. And I think we're going to bring Marin back. We kind of need her now. She's the only healing we have. Kerux is pretty stressed out. I would prefer not to use him if I could avoid it, but I don't think I can. I think this is it. So there's a decent chance that Kerux is going to lose his mind in the next mission. We'll find out. So I think that's it for this time. I'm going to drop a save once we close. But thanks very much for listening and for watching. And I appreciate everybody who's jumped in and watched new videos and stuff, and that's awesome. As I said in the previous video, I can absolutely add any of you who would like to be in this game with the characters. I'd be happy to put you in. Let me know what you would like your character to be called. You can add a comment or shoot me an email at dhd@dhdunn.com. Happy New Year to everybody. I should be back with another episode of this in a couple days. Stay safe, stay in each other's rope, and I will see you next time.